So we're going to talk about Joe motherfucking Biden. Joe motherfucking Biden. The motherfucker with... Oh, he is leading in the polls. He's taking us away. He's falling. He's falling, just winning the fucking race. You know, he's just falling in a good way. Like winning the race and shit like that. Like, might as well call it now. Bernie, Warren, Tulsi, all these other candidates. Take a back seat. Who? Like, that motherfucker's taking time. This is his campaign strategy is to hide Biden as much as possible. Can't hide him too much, or he's just gonna tank in the polls. After this weekend, he is gonna massively tank in the polls. California is a huge state. Okay? And then they're in the first Super Tuesday. The fuck out of here. Should be Super Saturday, you know, less people working, more, and then also should be mandated by law that you have at least, this is the bare minimum, it's like the middle ground for just the people, that you have, you know, just one day. Voting day is one day paid by law. And the taxpayers got to take that up. I'll be more than happy to have my taxes go towards a more vibrant, transparent democracy. But that's besides the point. Joe Biden. Cool, he went to Ohio talking about, you know, LGBTQ rights and concerns, and we talking about equality and inclusion. That's cool. That's good. Good. Bernie Sanders is 77 years old, and he out here going city after city, state after state, county after county, district after district, forum after forum, discussion after discussion, town hall after town hall, you know, panel after panel, rallies after rallies, and you talking with me, Biden got a rest. That's kind of making me scared, that red, the sun and the glare and shit like that. Man, no, fuck that. Like, it's too fucking obvious. Like, I get it. I'm a political junkie. I'm a very big, huge Bernie Sanders supporter. Also got mass love for Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, my neck. Ow. But even with the people like the centrists, like Kamala Harris, like, you gotta show up. Like, Kamala Harris is always gonna show up. You know, as California is the state she represents, like, obviously she ain't gonna show up, and that would be like, huh? That would hurt her even worse, because she's not even winning in California. It's between Biden and Bernie. Joe Biden and Bernie. And you see those pictures? Has anyone, even Bernie critics, be like, he's getting small towns for audiences. Like, are you kidding me? He's getting 15, 20. This ain't between 15 and 20,000 in that LA rally. That was, of course, that was back in March. I'm thinking of something else. The other one, I don't forget where it was. Maybe it was San Fran. But anyway, you seen those pictures. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. You know, Bernie's getting 15,000 plus. Plus. You got side eyes. Plus. And Elizabeth Warren, by all means, she has good economic policies that are going to re-regulate Wall Street and shit like that. That's great. That's awesome. She had like 6,500 in Oakland, and mainstream media, as I've seen on Twitter, you know, they're like, oh, wow, that's... Warren might be able to get more traction, and Bernie over here, like, doubling, quadrupling, if not more, in audience size. And they're like, yeah, Bernie, you know, he's falling in the polls, and he's losing traction with people. You're not sure what's going on. His message is only getting better. Okay? Bernie is no such thing as a perfect candidate. Bernie ain't it. Bernie's not perfect. Tulsi's not perfect. Full stop after that, fuck everyone else. But Bernie is willing to listen to his people, his co-chairs. Bernie is willing to listen to his people campaigning on the ground in different cities and districts and states, going, yo, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is what people want. Your base, your supporters want this. And Bernie's never been pro-war. He's never been perfect on everything. I don't know his nuance, to be fair. His nuanced overall voting record and all that. I know his drone program is like light on, kind of like Tulsi Gabbard. They're both, they'd rather have the drone program than full boots on the ground. They obviously got questions there and concerns there. Of course I do. For both of them, like, yo, what up? How about we put that drone program back in the box? Like, fuck that shit. But once again, that's besides the point. The point is, Joe Biden, where are you at? How about it has total media manipulation and pushing? It's a top to bottom narrative that Joe Biden is the next president. Like, full stop. He's going to win the Democratic nominee. He's all good. He's great. I know he was the first black president's VP. Like, put him in. He's cool. No. Like, it's just very, very stupid and kind of downgrading on the black community to say, yo, he was the VP of Obama. So, I've seen some clips and some people on Twitter that are black people gonna be like, cool. And we hear about policy, dude, because people were woke. People have been woke. People have been woke a lot longer than I've been in politics. A lot of people, a lot of activists. I know what the fuck they're talking about for a very long time. But to keep it real, people are more woke now because Trump's president. Bernie's been out there since 2015. Tulsi, what she did, to step down in 2016 and endorse Bernie from the DNC. Like, and then there's other activists, and then online media is blowing up the last 4 years, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of people out there that have woke people up, that have gotten potential right-wingers like, hold on, time out, have them actually check themselves and go like, you know what, these policies are way better, fuck the right wing. It's all about left wing. It's all about being a principled lefty based on what the people want. That's what democracy is about, instead of this top bottom narrative of like trickle down economic, Reagan economics is great. No, we live in that shit still. No, because the capitalist class loves it. We get what we want. We get socialism, favoritism all day, every day. And if we nice, we'll give you a buck. Yeah. But aren't we super nice? Because we got you a buck parking. The fuck? I don't park. I don't go to work. I don't want to go to work. So, my point is, once again, Joe Biden, you not showing up to California. Like, you think that's going to help you? No, everyone's going to see it as is. Everyone's going to see it. You are pulling Hillary Clinton 2.0. Oh, she doesn't feel well. Oh, she's dehydrated. Oh, she fell down, Bernie Sanders, a couple months ago, he fucking hit a shower in a hotel shower, like, fucking banged his head or whatever. So he got stitches. And this kept on going. He got stitches, he got a bandage, and he kept on going. And then you had fucking limousine liberals and the fucking mainstream media outlets, print and just mainstream media, be like, I don't know, he needs to take it slow. Like, what is he doing? It's going too hard. Like, that's because this motherfucker's like, it ain't about me, I'm fine, let's do this. Let me get stitched up, let me get a bandage, let me get a fucking, like, let me get a hamburger and some Diet Coke, and let's go. Of course, you don't talk like that at all. But For anyone out there saying Tulsi can't, I gotta bring up Tulsi first. Anyone out there saying Tulsi can't rise in the polls, wrong. Her message is across the board. People are loving it. People are liking it. People are supporting it. People are, even if they are not Tulsi Gabbard supporters first and foremost, they're Bernie or they're Andrew Yang or they're Elizabeth Warren or they're whatever Green Party. They're still like, hey, mass love on this one. So, my point about this is Biden is fake. His narrative is fake. The older baby boomer generation will vote for him because they don't want to shake the boat. They see it as a more of a Trump's the problem. The system, you can change the system a little bit and we'll be fine. No, and then younger, basically 50 and younger, they're just like, yo, you're wrong, and you're so fucked up and wrong, and you fucked up baby boomers. Not every single one of you, but collectively enough of you got into power and fucked us. So, the younger generation is done with the shit. We want better. We need better. We deserve better. This is our country. This is your country too, but you had your time. And you got plenty of baby boomers that are just like, yeah, anyway, with these millennials and the Generation Z and the Generation X, yeah, let's do what the fuck they want to be doing, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to survive with Medicare for all and expanding Social Security and ending this wars and bringing that money, bringing those trillions of dollars back in America and reinvesting in the people. Joe Biden ain't going to do none of that. He's going to be like, yo, no mean tweets. Are we good now? Bernie is putting in work. Putting in the work that has to be done to get people on your side. He is putting in the moral and ethical, political work that it takes to win people's minds and hearts. Joe Biden, he's taking a break. Because he is a fucking puppet. Don't vote for his bitch ass.